For centuries, royal weddings have united nations, ignited passions, and captured the hearts of millions. Spain's monarchy has always stood as a symbol of tradition and duty. But just when the world thought they knew the path of Princess Leonor, the heir to the Spanish throne, everything has changed. Her wedding announcement has not only shaken Spain, it has stunned the world. And what people are saying may surprise you even more. Because behind the fairy tale smiles and official photos, lies a story of love, tension, and global reaction that no one saw coming. So what exactly is the world saying about Princess Leonor's wedding announcement? Let's begin where it all started, the unexpected royal revelation. When the Spanish royal household confirmed the announcement, international media lit up instantly. Headlines ran across Europe, from Madrid to London, from Copenhagen to Paris. Some celebrated the news, praising Leonor for blending tradition with her own heart's desire. Others, however, questioned whether this marriage could redefine the Spanish monarchy in ways no one anticipated. And this split reaction is where the real story begins. In Spain itself, reactions have been deeply emotional. For many, Leonor represents a fresh start, a beacon of modern royalty who can balance duty with humanity. Her wedding is seen as a moment of national pride, an event that recalls the grandeur of past royal ceremonies. Yet, there is also tension. Some Spaniards quietly wonder, will this marriage strengthen the crown, or test it? Across Europe, the responses are equally fascinating. In the United Kingdom, royal commentators immediately compared Leonor's announcement to the iconic weddings of Princess Diana, Prince William, and even Meghan Markle. British media emphasized the weight of marrying while under the gaze of history. And many viewers saw Leonor's step as a reminder that even in today's modern age, monarchy remains a theater of love and power, playing out on the world stage. Meanwhile in Denmark, where Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary continue to shape their own love story, Leonor's news struck a chord. Royal fans in Scandinavia praised the Spanish princess for her courage to embrace love while preparing for a life of unimaginable responsibility. They see echoes of their own royals in Leonor's decision, ordinary human love set against extraordinary expectations. But let's widen the lens. Because beyond Europe, the reaction has been even more intense. In the United States, where fascination with royalty never seems to fade, Leonor's wedding announcement is being treated as both a fairy tale and a cultural debate. Some American commentators celebrate the romance, the glamour, the spectacle of a young princess finding love. Others dig deeper, asking, does this marriage signal a more independent Spanish monarchy, one less bound by tradition and more open to modern values? And then there is Latin America, a region historically tied to Spain. Here, the emotional reaction has been especially strong. For many, Leonor is not just a European figure, she is a symbol of shared history and heritage. Her marriage announcement feels like a personal event, rekindling a sense of connection across the ocean. Voices from Mexico, Argentina, and Colombia speak of admiration, pride, and even nostalgia, as they follow the next chapter of Spain's royal story. But why is the world so captivated by this announcement? The answer lies not only in Leonor's position as heir to the throne, but in the deeply human story behind her decision. Because while every royal wedding carries the weight of history, this one also carries the weight of love. And love, as history shows us, can either strengthen a crown, or challenge it. Critics are already asking tough questions. Who is the man that has won the heart of the future queen? What will his role be within the monarchy? Will his presence help modernize the crown, or create division? And how will Queen Letizia and King Felipe guide their daughter through this journey, ensuring that duty and affection can coexist? Each answer leads to another question. Each moment of clarity opens a new curiosity. That is why this wedding announcement has become more than just news, it has become a global conversation. Consider the generational shift. Leonor is not just any royal, she is the first Spanish queen in waiting in centuries. Her choices will set the tone for the monarchy of tomorrow. If her marriage is seen as modern, transparent, and authentic, it could strengthen the Spanish crown for decades to come. But if controversy or tension arises, the opposite could be true. And the world is watching closely. Family dynamics only deepen the intrigue. Infanta Sofia, Leonor's younger sister, has been a constant support. Their bond, admired by millions, will be tested as Leonor steps fully into the spotlight as a bride-to-be. Already, whispers suggest that Sophia's role in the upcoming wedding may reveal more than expected about her own future within the monarchy. Reactions also reveal contrasts between generations. Older Spaniards recall the grandeur of King Felipe and Queen Letitia's wedding in 2004, a moment of national unity. Younger viewers, however, seem more fascinated by Leonor's personal happiness and how her marriage will reflect values of freedom, equality, and choice. This generational divide is shaping the conversation in surprising ways. And let's not forget the international royals. From the Netherlands to Sweden, from Belgium to Monaco, European courts are quietly but closely observing Spain's next queen. Royal insiders suggest that attendance at Leonor's wedding could symbolize alliances, friendships, and rivalries that stretch across centuries of history. Every guest list choice, every seating arrangement, every ceremonial detail will be dissected not just by fans, but by governments. Now pause and imagine the wedding itself. The music echoing through ancient cathedrals. The jewels, the gowns, the flags lining the streets of Madrid. The cheers of thousands as Leonor, Spain's crown princess, steps into her destiny. This is more than a personal celebration, it is a living spectacle of history. And this vision is why reactions have been so emotional. Because people aren't just watching a wedding, they're watching the unfolding of legacy. But the question remains, will this love story be remembered as a unifying chapter, or as a test of tradition? That answer is not yet clear. And that uncertainty is precisely why the world cannot look away. From Spain's passionate streets to Europe's royal courts, from America's fascination to Latin America's pride, the voices are rising. Some say this wedding proves monarchy still has magic. Others claim it shows monarchy must adapt or fade. And still others simply celebrate the joy of a young woman finding love under the heaviest crown in Europe. What the world is saying about Princess Leonor's wedding announcement is not just commentary, it is a mirror. A mirror reflecting hopes, fears, and dreams about the future of royalty itself. And as the countdown to the wedding begins, one truth is undeniable: this is not only Spain's moment. It is the world's moment. A royal wedding for the history books. A love story that may redefine a crown. And that is why the world cannot stop talking.